Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vitruvian Art. Today, I actually have something kind of fun and different. Yes, it's a gem, but a couple of things. Somebody suggested a while back that I do wood grain as a tutorial, and I wasn't real sure about what they really wanted as far as that. And so I was like, well, why not? We'll just make it a gem. So today we're doing a wood grain gem. That's just what I decided because I'm weird like that, which is fine. So as usual, we have 3 different variations of color: a dark, a medium, and a light. The ones that I'm using are, if this camera will focus, dark sepia, which is my darkest, and then I've got burnt sienna, and I've got brown ochre. Brown ochre is my lightest one that I'm using, and that's going to be the base color for it. So we're just going to put down the entire base as like a real light kind of wash. I've already got my mineral spirits out for blending, and one of my little stubs I cleaned off earlier. I used a little tortillions or paper stumps or whatever you guys call them. I think tortillions is like their actual name, and then I'm just like, yeah, the little blendy things, because I'm super technical with all my names. So I just wanted to put that down. It's like a base, make it real smooth real quick. For doing that, I just have one of these little tortillion paper stump thingy, and this is my mineral spirits in a little pot. That is a kitchen sponge, I think, that I cut down and stuffed in there. And then I pour mineral spirits on it, just enough to keep it damp. That way I can just touch it in there and it gets damp. You don't need a lot. And then I just put the cork back on so that I don't, get high while I'm doing this. I really like the way mineral spirits blend things out because it gets rid of almost all of the little white specks, and it kind of almost brings up the vibrancy of the gem a little bit, like the vibrancy of the color, just a little bit. I kind of caught the outside of that so you can see that little bit of black coming in there. Oh well, nobody cares. Alright, so that's my base color, and we'll go with that. And then I've been looking at different little patterns of wood grain over here on my computer, and it seems like it's just really flowy. So I kind of wanted to do it downward. And I don't want to keep it straight up and down because that would be boring. But I'm gonna have like a knot in my wood. And just have the wood grain kind of, I don't know, flowing around it like a river. Yeah, kind of like that. That's not hard. We can do this. I mean, if you want this as like a background or something, don't do the extra shading that will do, and you have yourself a background. Ain't that cool? So yeah, I'm just let's have like the start of a knot over here. Just have it going around it like this. Ta-da! That was really, really hard, y'all. That was real hard. Did you guys have a hard time? I had a hard time. Did you have a hard time? Okay. That's a joke. Ha ha ha, laugh. Okay. So, I definitely want all of this a little bit darker. That was just kind of laying it out, so. Well, not all of it darker, but some of it. So, just going to go in here, use a little bit more pressure on some of it. Just like that. Not difficult. By the way, do you like my little tiny shiny bow over here? Isn't it cute? I just did that as a I literally learned how to do this like this morning, and so I did like a little tutorial on how to draw them and color them on my Patreon. I'll put the link to my Patreon in the description below so you can find it if you want to go sign up and learn how to make those. Anyway, they're pretty simple, and you can just put them on like anything. It would be so cute. There's our wood grain. I really thought this was going to be harder, like I seriously did. But that's pretty much all it takes. It's just like brown on top of brown. So I want to make this a little bit richer in places, like the wood background itself. So I'm going to go around the edges because we're going to start actually turning this into a gem. So I'm going to go around the edges with this one. And some of the middle parts. Definitely over here. I'm using Faber-Castell Polychromos because you guys know it's pretty much my favorite in the world. Okay, I can't really say in the world. In the world as of yet. I have yet to meet a pencil I like as much as these. Okay. Let's go back to our mid-tone. Kind of go around, continue bringing our edges down a little bit more. Yeah. And then with our dark sepia over here, I think what we ought to do is make it a little bit more, how do we say that? More intense. You know what I mean? I kind of want our light to be coming from right up here. So it's going to look like you took a little piece of wood and then polyurethaned over it type thing. You know what I mean? Like made it really, really shiny. Because if you think about it, wood is more of a stone than a gem. Or like it would be classified because it's not transparent. And so if we wanted it to look more transparent, we'll put a bigger shadow up here in our highlight. Or if we want to leave it looking more like a gem and more like the wood grain is on the bottom of it, then we will, oh, that's what I just said, right? Yeah, that's what I just said. Is we'll put the shadow up here and then the highlight. Otherwise, we'll just put the highlight up here and put our shadow down here. I kind of want to make it look like a gem. So, we'll do that. Either way, though, I do want to get this edge to, like, go down a little bit more. So I'm going to work this. This is the dark sepia. I'm going to work this down and around here. And then just want it our shadow up here. I think I want to blend that. Like, that looks a little bit janky. So I'm going to blend that out. Maybe dark sepia wasn't the greatest one, but that's alright. I'll definitely make the shadow darker. Maybe a warm gray or a darker brown might have been better, but that's okay. And then use the burnt sienna to kind of help gentle in that shadow. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Okay. So, as you can see, we're kind of almost fading away from our little wood grain. And I don't want to lose it. So, I'm going to go back in here and kind of strengthen up our little wood grain. I don't want to lose it. Let's actually do that with some of this. And just bring in some of the, like right in the middle of some of like the darker parts of the wood. Give it a little more oomph. You know? Oomph. That's a technical term. Just like right in the middle of the already done shadows. We'll just do a little bit. Or the already done wood grain or whatever. We'll just oomph it, you know? Give it a little bit more intensity. How's that look? You like that? I like that. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks alright. Alright? Okay. The edge of this is bothering me where I drew out that. That's okay. Where is my gel pen? I'm gonna get my Uniball Signo gel pen and get it started over here on a scrap piece of paper. And then, remember with our highlights, we just kind of echo, right? The edge, the curve of it. I don't know how big I want this. I want it kind of small. It's better to do it a little bit big, and then like we can clean it up a little bit. Put on like a little tiny one like over here too. Make it look really shiny, right? Put one down over here. I don't know about all that, but alright. And then to clean it up, I'm gonna sharpen this to like a really sharp point. My dark one, sepia, dark sepia. Like, I just want to clean the edges up. I like them to be like really, really sharp. I don't like this one. Make it go away. What do we think? I don't know. I'm still not sold on my highlight. I'm going to keep dividing it. I don't know. I'll continue working on it until I'm satisfied, I'm sure. But I like the way it looks in general. I'm just not real sold on my highlight, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I do like the overall effect that it gives. So, there you have it. I hope you liked it. I liked it. It went honestly better than I thought it would. So, anyway, I'll post it up and I'll make sure to put that Patreon link in the description for the little tiny shiny bow. And I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you later. Bye.